So guys, I'm going to review The Other Guys today. Okay, this movie stars Will Ferrell, Michael Keaton, Mark Wahlberg, and for a little while Samuel L. Jackson and Chris Rock. No, not Chris Rock, sorry. No, what's his name? Chris Johnson? Is that his Damon Johnson? I don't know. The Rock, the wrestler. You know what I'm talking about. They're in there for like the first 20 minutes, which I thought they were going to be in there a lot longer. But The Other Guys, saw it with a couple of my friends. It's good. It's a good laugh for the summer. Probably the funniest movie I've seen this year, like in theaters. But yeah, it's got some genuine humor to it. I laughed and chuckled a lot. I chuckled more than I laughed. There's some really slow parts to it where you're like, stop focusing on the plot so much and just get to the jokes. That's what we're here for. But this movie has been really surprisingly critically acclaimed by a lot of people. A lot of people have liked it. I liked it, but I didn't think it was excellent. I mean, it had some flaws to it. The plot of the movie of The Other Guys is Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg get together. They're partners on the police force, and they bump heads a lot, and it's funny to see them bump heads. They have a lot of chemistry together, which really worked, and made most of the movie really funny. And Will Ferrell's stupid as ever, like he usually is. I usually don't like Will Ferrell movies, but this is an exception. It was directed by who directed this? I don't know right now. It might come to me later. But plot of the movie, they're partners. Samuel L. Jackson and The Rock are partners before them, and something happens to them. I'm not going to tell you what happens, but somebody has to step in place of those two, and so everybody wants their spot, and Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg really want their spot, and so they try their hardest, and it never works out. So they do something bad, and then they get demoted to a lower position, and then they get stuck behind a desk, and so yeah, there's this big confusing plot behind all of this humor that they try to like sift in through the jokes, like alright, you can laugh, but seriously, this is what's going on in the movie. We want you guys to know this. Like, the audience doesn't really care about that. I mean, maybe that's just me personally. I really could care less. I mean, usually comedies have a simple, straightforward, storyline. This one did not. There's a lot of like background stuff to it that I could care less for. But yeah, they go on this investigation, funny crap happens, and that's all I'm going to give you for right now. But is it worth buying when it comes out on DVD? I don't know. I mean, I don't think I'm going to buy it when it comes out. It's worth renting if you haven't seen it. It's worth like $5 renting. But yeah, I mean, overall, it's a pretty funny movie. I don't think it's as great as everybody says it is. Will Ferrell's stupid. Mark Wahlberg's really serious, which is funny. And there's a funny scene where they meet Will Ferrell's wife, Eva Mendes, and Mark Wahlberg cannot believe that Eva Mendes is actually married to Will Ferrell. So yeah, she's in there too. But overall, pretty funny movie, well directed for a comedy movie, and it actually has some good action in it. But I definitely go see it, or rent it, or whatever you want to do, whatever method. But my final grade for this is a B-. I'm not going to give it an A because I just don't think it's deserving of an A, because I think it focused. That was the main problem. It focused on the plot too much. Like it got really serious in some scenes, and the audience was like, alright, this is funny, right? But there are really some hilarious scenes where you're like laughing like really hard, and then you chuckle throughout most of the movie. But it's a good comedy. It's worth renting and picking up. I think some people will end up just buying it, whatever. But final grade B minus. I'd like to hear your comments. Just write them down there. Video responses. I don't care. Tell people about my channel, please. And subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back with another soon. Yes.